brave enough to try again this time. All I gotta do is let go and trust. I'm ready to find the rest of my life.
Day 16. Hey Visha. So, I was thinking about way back in probably 2005, somewhere there. I remember going on a Zango trip just in Subic, and the whole gang, Mikey B, me, Richard, I think Aleli, Raymond, Joey, Loida, and then we spent there for like 3 days or so, and we did a lot of business there. It was good. Spent time together, made some money, built network, and then I believe it was a Sunday or Saturday we went back home. We went back home to Manila, and then we only to have a meeting somewhere in the hotel somewhere there. Okay, this was back in the day. And I remember that time when on the outside things were just growing, right? Mikey B, Zango team, we were the first pioneers of Zango in the Philippines, and things were exciting. People were coming, we were selling bottles and just great stuff, right? We were hanging out with each other almost every day. But I remember even at that time, I felt like empty. Even at that time, like 2005, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2004 or 5. But I remember like, whatever, But what came to me now, remembering that time, was I already had an inkling. An inkling of that success does not fill you, nor does relationship fill you. But I was not open to receive it. I was not inviting it to go deeper to see what that was about. Because nowadays, in the church world, they tell you just confess, go back to the Word, and there is a truth of application where that's concerned. Success world, they'll tell you to do this, do that, until that feeling is okay, like to get into state. Mantra, motivate, right? And I feel like there is such a deception where that's concerned, where you do all these things, but get down here in your soul and kind of see like what's underneath all of that. And I said all of that because right now, day 16, I'm kind of like in a flat line, like the heartbeat. Toot, 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 toot. So I'm in a flat line right now, and I love that because based on my past experience, every time I'm in this thing called like the divine dissatisfaction, I always know if I make it through, there is something glorious at the end of that flat line. And what I mean by flat line, it's if I didn't do it properly like before, I would have been depressed, because we are so attached to certain things happening the way we see in our mind, and of course that causes so much frustration. But I'm in a flat line where I'm open, I'm willing to go deeper to see what's underneath even me. I've always believed, I met this girl a long time ago. I met this girl from Hawaii, and she was just like, at that time, even now I'm thinking about it, like she was just the most angelic being I've ever seen in my life. And and it was just a surreal experience. And the way I felt about her, I'm saying like, that's us, that's ourselves, that we have so much inside of us that we're gonna, once we realize what's all that, we fall in love with that universe, with that world, the galaxy inside of us. But then we start looking at other people like they're beautiful, not in the outer, but they're beautiful, and we just want to get to know them instead of getting to know yourself. And more than ever now before, because I made a quality of decision sometime last year that I'm going to do the impossible. I'm going to go to where no man has gone before, and that's I'm going to go really like deep within me. And at the same time, I'm really going to push myself where I'm going to just like go through getting into the presence of God, because I've seen that has helped me so much in every like just like different issues in my life, and it has totally like helped me out. So I'm talking about the essence and the presence, right? I like saying those two things, the essence and presence, and to a point where the output will be where you know, all the fame, all the success, all the monetary, all the cool stuff. Also, I truly believe, and I was telling Hedgen this back in Vietnam, that I truly believe that nothing trumps the essence and presence of a person. Meaning, if people come around me, I want them to feel the essence and presence of me, which is love and live and, you know, freedom, you know, that kind of thing. And I believe, you know, that's what I'm shooting for. Like, that's the aim. I'm not attached to that outcome, but I know I must go through that, because man, if I haven't already brainwashed you and other people that already have seen the light, that there's nothing you can ever do or attain or accomplish or get that relationship or money or sex that will ever fulfill you. And to the parents out there, not even your kids, you know, because your kids are going to grow up, they're going to be brats, hopefully not. You're going to be teenagers, you're going to move out, and you're going to get the same emptiness because you put so much importance on your kids. And I did say importance because that's not the way to do it. So, and you know, and I enjoy this process of just like, let me sniff what's available, what's up, you know. I mean, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, you know, like every day I'm hustling, but then at the same time my antenna's up to see like what's available for me. And that's pretty exciting for me. Yeah. So it's just so cool how it's so cool how you know, if you understand this, that whatever is inside you is what will really show up out in the world. And a lot of people don't want to see that, they don't want to admit that, but that's the reality of life. Who you are is what life will be. And you know, I remember Mike Hill saying to me a long time ago that whatever adjective you are being, that's the same adjective life will be to you. So if you think you know, the conversations you're having are boring, guess what? Take a look at yourself. You might be boring. If you think that life sucks, hey, maybe life sucks. At the same token, if you think and if you feel life is amazing, well, take a look in the mirror, because probably you are amazing. So
all I gotta do is show up, be brave enough to try again.